Hey guys, so today we're doing a quick review of the EDC tactical pen. So this is it's a well-built pen that has been designed tactically, as they say, which basically means it just has a couple extra features that you don't find on your normal pen. As you can see, it's made out of a very solid kind of steel type construction here. It's quite heavy, a little bit bigger than your average pen, but it feels solid. It doesn't feel like you're ever going to break this thing. And it's probably hard to lose this pen too, because I don't think someone can get away with taking it off your desk and then just pretending they didn't realize they accidentally took your pen. One of the nifty features of this specific pen is this tip here. Now this is actually a window breaking point. You can use it to break windows on vehicles, and it works really well. Later in the video you'll see me actually breaking a window of a vehicle with this thing, and I was very surprised at how easily it broke the window. I work on the ambulance, so from time to time I have to work windows out in the field, and it's harder than you think. You know, a lot of times it takes a couple of whacks with a shovel or a flashlight or whatever you have on hand at the time, and sometimes it's embarrassing actually because you're hitting the window a few times. But with this pen, you'll see it took one light, basically a tap, and the window just shattered. So it's kind of neat. Stay tuned to see that. Now this piece here, it screws off, and underneath is the actual pen tip. Okay, it writes quite good. You know, it's nothing special. It writes like a standard pen, but it works in that regard. It's refillable. It actually comes with one extra ink charge, and it comes with 2 sets of batteries for the light that's built into the top here. Now what I like to do is, so I take the window breaking piece and then I screw that on this top end here. And then that way I can just kind of slip this in my pocket, and when I pull it out and it's ready to write right away, I don't have to unscrew the tip and uncover the ink end here. Now I mentioned there's a nifty little light on this pen. It took me a couple minutes to figure out how to activate this thing when I first got this box, but it's actually quite simple. You push down on the actual light itself, and you can see it's actually quite a bright little pen light. Like I said, I use this at work on the ambulance, so this is a nifty feature to have just for checking pupils and stuff like that. You know, now I don't have to carry a pen light and a pen and something to break a window with. It's kind of all in one package here. This part in the middle, you can kind of unscrew this piece here, okay? And I'm not going to unscrew it all the way just because I only have one hand with the video camera here, but inside there is just where you would replace the ink cartridge. And then up top here, there's another threaded area. Let's see if I can get that with just a single hand here. So, as you can see, this unscrews here. And that is where the batteries for the actual pen light are stored. Now, this is important to note. When you take the battery here, orient your pen in this direction. Okay. This beveled side of the battery here points towards the writing tip of the pen. Okay. All 3 of them go in there, and they all point in the same direction. And then you just simply screw that back on. So it has quite a bit of features. I'm quite happy with it. It's not too expensive. I think it's going for about $30 right now. It's not so expensive that if you lose it, it's the end of the world. And you know, for the price, it's built quite solid. Another little tip I can give you guys just before I cut to the window breaking video is that the battery actually comes packed like in this little plastic thing. If you want to save yourself a bit of trouble, you don't need to take the plastic off. As you can see, the battery here is, this is exposed metal on each end. So just slip this in there as if it's one battery and it'll still work. So then you're not fumbling around with these tiny batteries. Anyways, I am going to cut. Earlier today I was at the auto wreckers. I asked for permission to break a window on one of the cars that was sitting there, and they were happy to let me try that out. So up next is a video of me with safety gear breaking back window of a car, and I was quite surprised how well it worked. So I give this pan a 5 out of 5. I would definitely recommend picking one up. See you next time. Okay. Works really good.
Holy Jesus.
A lot easier than I expected.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, because I break windows all day at work.